NRHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Jacksonville Jaguars and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, go.
First carry now, this is Bashal Tutu. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
When you script that first 15, Kate, and that first play is a run play, you can't do it better than that.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
The slated downs to approach here from the 40.
Hey, lion.
1st and 10, it's Lawrence. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Hey.
They motion the tight end over. Tutu gets it from the gun. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield on their own side.
Put some respect on that corner's name. Corners aren't just on that field to cover. They can hit, and they can create tackles for loss, too.
Last play sent him back across midfield here, 2nd and long. From the shotgun, Lawrence. This one's caught. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that'll be good for a Jacksonville first down.
Hey, Ron.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Go, let's go.
Out of the gun, Lawrence. Firing one deep for the end zone. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script. Brock test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Take right open. Hey, go.
Lawrence working from the gun. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
Let's go. Hey, so go. Go. 11.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. 16 yards on the play. And that's a Jaguar first down.
Jaguars first down. A gain of 16 yards. And a Jaguar first down.
Here's the first carry for LaQuint Allen. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Lawrence, a quick throw out wide. And he's going to be just inside the 10 before he goes out.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 1.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Hand off to Tutu. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Love the way they decided to keep the drive moving. Brock pounding it forward, setting an early tone on this opening drive.
It sure does, both physically and then mentally as well, because you know and I know successful run often leads to great play-action pass.
Hey, go.
On play action now, Lawrence bails out of the pocket quick. That one hits the ground, incomplete, but a flag sort this out. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. Penalty sends him backwards. It's 2nd and goal.
Hey, Lion! Hey, Ginger, touch!
Lawrence looking to throw. That one connects. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
A gain of 10 yards.
And we need 1 more yard on this opening drive. Here's 3rd and goal.
Hey!
Putting a receiver in motion.
Here we go.
Newton. And he's in for the touchdown. The Jaguars finish up an excellent opening series. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. Escapes the defender. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me these 2 defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
His first throw is an interception. Picked off by Travis Hunter. And this is going to be a pick 6. Touchdown, Jacksonville. So now it's 13-zip, Brock, and they've got to be even happier knowing that multiple phases of their game contributing to this lead early on.
Yeah, I'm going to guess the defense probably not going to keep up with the offensive scoring touchdown for touchdown, but you can't script a better start.
That one right down the middle. And the Jaguars drive out to an early 14-0 lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Here's Smith on the return. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10.
Yellow! 15!
Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And it looks like they'll give him about 2 on the opening play of this drive. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. They take the handoff. Now Mahomes. Rolling out to his left. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. It's like you always say, right back to work for him, getting the drive moving like that turnover never happened.
And they weren't going to shy away from letting him do his thing, throwing the football. Mistakes happen in this league and in this game, and you never want to punish a quarterback for making a mistake. You want to see him continue to produce.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow!
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. To the left and hauled in by Kelce. And he's going to be hauled out on a across midfield, down inside the 45-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Kelsey again. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Chiefs, first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Pacheco gets it from the gun. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Our score, 14-0. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the second quarter. Chiefs football here. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down. Right back to Pacheco. And what a hit there. Oh, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
That's what I call a healthy return on investment. You run the toss play, looking for positive yards, looking to move the sticks. I'm looking for that to be called again.
20-yard line.
First down throw, Mahomes. Forced out to his right. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete. Isaiah Pacheco. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Pressure coming from Mahomes. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs start to fight back with their first points of this game. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. In the words of Pete Carroll resonate, it's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars in a good starting spot here, coming up on 1st and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. This is caught inside the 15. You mix it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 13-point lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Little tax on the extra point. And the Jaguars double their lead to 14. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's a return from the 7. Things going well so far. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line.
Respect you, I'll pop your thing like this, cause you ain't winning this B.I. Lil John and the East Side boys with me, and we all like to see tick on. So bring yourself over here, girl, and let me see you get low. If you want this dude, now take it to the floor. But if you want to act, you can keep yourself where you at.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80.
He gives it to Pacheco to start the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Let's go on.
Off play action. It's Mahomes. Finds his man Gray. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. It's a gain of 4 there, and it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed, enough to keep this drive moving.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Yellow. Let's go, Blue 80.
To the air, Mahomes. Here's a screen setup for Pacheco. Past midfield to the 45. And he's going to be driven out of bounds. The gain gets this down inside the 35. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. And it's the Chiefs, who have 1st and 10.
Yellow. Let's go on, 80.
Throwing again, Mahomes. This is Royals working left side. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or 2 short of the 25. 2nd and 3 now.
A 7-yard pickup.
I don't miss it.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to take this to the 23. The stop made to set up 3rd and very short.
An offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to first down. But instead, defense, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on 3rd and short.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. Even out of Gray. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Just a single yard, but that's going to be enough to move the chains.
He's not their bell cow. He's certainly not their breakaway type of runner. But he got the job done. He simply had to get forward, reach the first down before the defense could knock him back.
It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. Picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Yellow.
Mahomes hits his running back. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Running left with Pacheco. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Jeez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Butker knocks it through. And that gets him back to within 11.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they have left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Looking to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Connects on the crosser. Continuing to move past the 45. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. Jaguars make it a 3-possession game.
Kate, these NFL halftimes, they go really fast. Those 10 to 12 minutes fly by. Lots of things are said, but I don't know if in either locker room it was said, hey, let's have a game-changing, defining play. Let's stick this guy, return a fumble for 6. I don't think that was in anybody's conversation.
Chiefs 10.
Little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy.
29-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They go play action. It's Mahomes. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
39-yard line.
Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Yellow!
Looking to throw Mahomes. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
3rd down, it's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And they get this down to the 44 before he stops. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now give left side to Pacheco. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going. This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
Yellow! 50, yellow! Hey, 43!
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. And they get this down to the 28. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Cut at the 10-yard line. They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hey, 57, 50%!
They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Headed out right.
You know, sometimes, and you've heard this from a lot of the great coaches, know when to lose a battle to win the war. And that time, just simply not taking a loss, pretty big deal for the offense.
Need better results here on 2nd and goal from the 10.
Yellow!
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs make it an 11-point ball game.
Chiefs 17.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Jacksonville offense ready to get going. Here's 1st and 10. Lawrence throwing here. He's going deep this time. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
4-yard line.
From the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
11. Hey, Lion. Sink break.
Lawrence working from the gun. He's trying to go deep again. That's caught at the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here we go.
Tootin on 1st and 10. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry.
That's a pretty good stop on first down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
Has it down close. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2.
It's a gain of 18.
They'll have 1st and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On red. Hey, son, touch.
They go play action. Lawrence. And this is caught. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Now, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he dodged the tackle. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Yellow. On the blue lane.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing it. Unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in his game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, can sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here.
Yellow.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. On the move. Headed right. On target to Royals. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Brought in. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Offense in the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Jaguars' 42-yard line.
2nd down run by Pacheco. He's still going at the 30. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
A gain of 15 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs
Fight on these two. Fight on these two.
First and 10 at
From the
the
gun,
27.
it's Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars getting back on the final play of the quarter. A nice takeaway to end that third quarter. And they're going to have a new possession waiting to start the fourth. Jaguars have the football. They're going to be up a couple of scores as we start our fourth quarter. New set of downs for him from the 46.
Great job. Let's go. Safe right. Here we go, son.
Throwing on first down. Lawrence going deep here for the end zone. And he will score. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. On his little for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jaguars grow their lead yet again.
17.
On now is Cook to kick this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10.
Yellow. 180. Right side.
Play action. Mahomes escapes the pocket. Check down complete to Pacheco. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. What a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
At the 43-yard line.
Mahomes on first and 10. Cut for big yards on the right side. That great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. So the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Finds him on the crossing route. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Let's go, blue lady.
Another throw for Mahomes. Caught near the goal line. And he's in for the Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs putting up points in a game decided. Travis Kelce, the touchdown. Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs make it an 18-point game. Not really much of an avenue left for a comeback in this one, but they still have to try the onside kick here. And this is covered by the Jaguars. Well, I guess they kind of had to do it here, Brock.
Yeah, it's called a have to. Yeah, kind of have to at this point in the game, huh?
Okay, but like most things in this game, it did not work out for them.
Yeah, let's face it, even if they do recover that, probably not going to find a way to win. But this is a time where you work on things, where you do build to the following week. Got to find a way to flush this because it's just not been their kind of game.
It is Cook left side. And they're going to have first and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger game.
Going jumbo set on this first and goal.
Lisa 24.
On again, it's Stevie. That right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on first and goal. All right, here we go, second down.
Second and goal at the 7-yard line.
Red, 11. Tomato. 11, Agate. Here we go.
Off the play action, it's Lawrence. He rolls to his right. He's got it, it's in close. Touchdown, Jacksonville. The Jaguars put up even more points in a win. On his Little for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Jaguars continue piling onto this lead.
Jagssss 24.
On now is Cook to kick this away.
Kickoff for the Jaguars.
Fielded at the 7. Things going well so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35.
34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34.
Fire down these two.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. He's forced out of bounds after a gain of about 4 there. Second down.
Out of bounds at the 39-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
To the air, Mahomes. Oh no, they get him yet again. No one's around him, he's got space. And the Jaguars, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Kate, I think the one thing you and I love about this NFL game is almost all of them are one-score games. So to see a blowout like this, it's taken a superhuman effort defensively, and they just added to it.
On first and 10, here's Lawrence. Catch is made in close. It'll be first and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
There are times a quarterback's got to be blacksmiths. When you're in the pocket, there's just a certain timing and precision. When you get outside that pocket, you got to be an artist. You got to be creative, and this guy is.
Hey, run.
Slot man motioned over.
Here we go.
Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go. Brock, they take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. The Jaguars are going to call their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter.
On rest.
2 headed left. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
4 yards on the
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign where they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Rip, 23.
Lawrence on third and goal. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars keep running away with this. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
On now is Cook to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. He'll have a long field ahead of him, partner, as he's wrapped up shy of the 15. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10.
180.
Back to work after throwing the pick. This one's to Rice out on the right side. And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line there. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
15.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing on first down, Mahomes. He's him on the quick hitter. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs trying to do some window dressing.
At the 43-yard line.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Yellow. Let's go, little lady.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs. Hurry up offense now as time runs down.
Chiefs. First down.
Throwing again, Mahomes. On the move, past the 40. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
Dude, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers, spots from the tight ends, but when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
First down.
Yellow.
First and 10 at the 17-yard
In the red zone on first. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. Second down.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does 2 things. Number 1, it strikes fear in the defense, and number 2, you gain respect in your teammates.
Again, Mahomes to throw. In the goal line. And the stop is made after a gain of 6. That's going to make it first and goal.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open in the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
Yellow.
Complete on the option. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Chiefs making the scoreboard look a touch better. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs will trail by 25.
56. Chiefs 31. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Hey, go.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. They take a knee, and that's going to force that defense to burn a timeout if they want to save any clock here.
Let's go.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
It's a hunt.